I graduated in 1980 from Jones College, and Jones College was an all-women's college when I went there, and there were two, Jones and Brown, and there was quite a rivalry between Jones and Brown. So this story may have been told before, I'm going to tell it, but there were a lot of people involved in this story, and it has to do with the rivalry between these two sister colleges. Of course, all of us gals went to Rice mainly because the ratio was at least 5 to 1. Boys to girls. But we still, even though we had our ratio in our favor and our pick, we still found ways to have female rivalry at a height, and it manifested itself in the spring one year when the Jones girls all got together and decided they'd had it in terms of the Brown girls stealing their dates. So they were going to go over to Brown, and they were going to teach those Brown pinups that all those fancy cosmetics and those beauty products that they used were just products. And so if they didn't have them, they wouldn't look so good the next day, and then maybe the Jones girls could actually get a date, because the Brown girls were getting a little bit more than the Jones girls were. So the Jones girls organized, and there was a group of probably about 20, and I won't say who the famous ringleader is, but she's still involved with the university, some of the alumni stuff. And we all had code names. We snuck over in the middle of the night, and we hit the bathroom. And we went through and we took all the cosmetics, we took everything we could find. And we got not only the toothpaste, but we got the foundation, we got the mascara, we got fake eyelashes. Everything that was over there in the shower caddy. And then we also got a few things that we weren't planning on, like a pair of contact lenses that were actually quite expensive in those days. And so after we got all of our loot together, we didn't know exactly what to do with it. We thought, well, the best thing was to make a show of it, because after all, this was about embarrassing the Brown girls. The best part of it was we took the toothbrushes and we planted the walk, which led from Jones and Brown, the two women's colleges, over to the rest of campus with toothbrushes. And the next day it looked like the daffodils had popped. And it was toothbrushes from Brown College. Well, they caught us, and then they made us pay. And then we ran a raffle in order to cover the cost. So it didn't work out scot-free for the Jones girls, but it sure was fun. But when I think about Rice, what I really remember, and a person I really treasure, was Dr. Tom Leland. So I want to give a shout out to Dr. Leland. He wasn't my professor, but he gave me a home one summer, and that home became my home for life. And so Dr. Tom and his lovely wife Frances and family, Frank and Molly, I want to give a shout out. The Lelands were my home away from home when I was in Houston, and they're Rice University people, and that's the way I still feel about Rice.